Hey Dave, we saw Chris Taylor out here for doing some stuff. How's he feeling with the neck, and are you guys making a decision on the IL with him?
We're gonna keep him active. Just the improvement yesterday was considerably better. I think today he'll be available off the bench in some capacity, which is a positive. And get through tonight. Got the off day tomorrow, and see where he's at on Friday. But just knowing that he's available off the bench and it's trending the right way makes a lot of sense to forego the IL.
And then AJ Pollock was doing some running out here. Have you guys decided on maybe some rehab games this weekend or anything like that?
He's going to do some simulated games over the weekend here, and then head to Arizona on Monday for some simulated games and some rehab games there.
Is next week maybe a possibility for him if all goes well?
No, to go out, yes. I don't see AJ back, for a week to 10 days, something like that, as far as back with us.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from JP Hornstra. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, with the postseason berth clinched, I'm looking at your roster right now, and obviously AJ and Chris coming back are going to be a big deal here over the last 2+ weeks, I guess. But, relatively speaking, do you feel like you have a pretty good handle on your personnel for this point in the calendar looking forward?
Yeah, I think we do. I think we have a lot of good options, and it's fun to talk about, I guess. So it's always comes down to, the extra bench player, the relief and how you're going to kind of do that. But as far as kind of where we're at right now and knowing we'll get AJ back online and CT is getting better, just like the ball club in its entirety.
And going forward, depending on Chris's availability, do you see a 3.5 person bench as viable here in the immediate future?
I do. I mean, we essentially had a 3-man bench for a few days, so we've upgraded to a half. So I think, having him available today, and then once we get past this off day, it'll be a full 4-man bench.
And I'll just throw this question out there. You take it where you will, but who's like your top left-handed shutdown reliever right now?
Yeah, I think probably as far as if you look at the roster, Alex Vesia is, emerged as a guy that I trust, and he gets lefties out, gets righties out, and he's pitched in big spots.
Cool. Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead.
Dave, you guys are pretty cool offensively for about 3 weeks going into the weekend. The last 3 games, it seems like you turned things around a bit. Are these 3 games enough to lead you to think that? And what are you sort of seeing offensively that may give you some more confidence going into this last stretch?
I just think that the collective at bats, even in that San Diego series, I thought were very good. And we took it into this series, and I just think that guys are taking a lot of team at bats and winning pitches, using the whole field, taking walks when needed, but scaring guys out of the zone, and all of that kind of composes how you play team baseball offensively and create stress and score runs. Up and down, we're just doing a great job. And obviously getting Cody reset and Gavin, what he's doing, has really helped lengthen the lineup out.
Seems like there's more productive outs as well. Is that something that's a good sort of tone to set as you're going into October?
Yeah, I think we saw it all last year in the postseason, and it's something that we know the talent. We know we're capable of having these team at bats and making productive outs, and it's good to see that. And I expect that, and we all expect it, going forward.
Thanks, Dave.
Last questions from Ron Saranko. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, Dave. Over the last week, there's been a lot of aggression on the bases, first to home and stuff like that. Is this something we're going to start seeing a little bit more of down the stretch here, or is it a case by case deal?
What's that, Ron?
Sorry, there's a lot of background noise here. Is with a lot of aggression on the bases lately, aggressiveness, first to home and stuff. Is this something we're going to start seeing a little bit more of in the next, down the stretch?
I hope so. I hope so. One part of it is getting guys on base, and the other part of it is hitting doubles. And so I think Dino's the best in the game. And so if guys give the good effort, it makes sense. He has no fear in sending guys around. So I know the players feed off it. I know the crowd feeds off of it. So I hope we certainly see more of that, Ron.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, guys.